Hey everybody! If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more coding tutorials, tips, and tricks. Today, we're diving into the world of C++ programming, starting from the basics. Our topic today is variables and basic data types in C++. If you're just getting started with C++, understanding variables and data types is a crucial first step. So let's get right into it. Let's start with variables. In C++, a variable is like a storage box where you can store a piece of information or data. For instance, if you want to store someone's age or the result of a calculation, you would use a variable. In C++, we need to specify what type of data we're storing in a variable. And this brings us to our next topic, data types. Here's an example. Suppose I want to store someone's age. We know that the age will always be a positive integer. So write the data type first, int for integer, name of the variable, let's say age, or you can name anything, equals, let's say 21. Here, we're creating a variable called age and storing the integer 21 in it. Whenever we refer to age, C++ will understand it as the number 21. The int data type is used for whole numbers like 3, 4, or -5. These numbers don't have decimal points. If you need to store a number with a decimal point, you'll use float or double data type. The difference between them is precision. Float holds about 6 to 7 decimal digits. Double holds around 15 decimal digits, which makes it more precise. For example, float, let's store the value of pi, 3.14. Also, let's store the long value of pi. Double, let's say pi2, equals, I've copied the value, so I am just pasting it. Both variables store a value of pi, but double allows us to store it more precisely. If you need to store a single character, like a letter or a symbol, you can use the char data type. Char, let's say grade, equals, inside the single quotes, grade A. Note that you can only use single quotes with char data type. Let's talk about Boolean data type. The bool data type is used for logical values, storing either true or false. For example, bool, running, equals, true. In this case, running stores the value true. These are mostly used in conditional statements and loops. Now let's talk about rules and best practices for naming your variables. Naming variables in C++ has some rules. Variable names can contain letters, numbers, and underscores. They can't start with a number. They're case sensitive, so this and this are different. Also, use meaningful names. Instead of calling a variable x, use something descriptive like age or total score to make your code easier to understand. And there you have it. We covered the basics of variables and data types in C++. Knowing how to work with these is essential, as they're the building blocks for all programs you'll write. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing to our channel for more beginner-friendly programming tutorials. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.